Hi, I'm Amit Singh. I'm a strategic advisor and founder of Events Consulting. Many years ago, I went to RMIT and studied engineering and later built a career in IT and technology. Cloud is really exciting, has really shifted the way we think about delivering IT services into an organization. It helps us move from the ticket and response model to a more of an agile self-service model, which better supports business outcomes because it's more responsive to what the business needs. So some advents like DevOps and the ability to release code and release features rapidly is something that's accelerated by cloud computing. One of the most exciting trends in cloud computing is infrastructure as a code, the ability to commission and provision infrastructure purely based on a command line interface rather than the point and click traditional way of configuring and building infrastructure. And that really dramatically changes the way we're able to provision and deliver IT services to the business. Yeah, cloud computing, because of its elastic nature, because you're no longer constrained by what's in your physical hardware, physical data center, allows amazing things like the ability to automatically scale up and down. A really good example of this for those of us in Melbourne is when the Melbourne Cup is on, betting agencies like your sports bets and these sorts of companies see a massive influx in the number of people betting just for that one day. And traditionally, you would have had to throttle some of that activity, which obviously has an impact on how many bets are able to be placed. But with cloud, the infrastructure can automatically scale up to meet the demand for that day and then scale back down again, reducing the costs back to when it's normalized. To build a successful career in cloud computing today, the most important skill would be around coding. The ability to program or write code in languages like Python, which are used across many different cloud technologies, will really increase your ability to create solutions that like infrastructure as code and deliver a modern cloud environment, as opposed to traditionally where you would need to learn more about the infrastructure layer like storage and networking and compute, which are still important, but the skill would be coding. If you're a non-technical person and you want to build a career in cloud computing, the place to start would be understanding what's possible with this technology, understanding the broad concepts of how cloud works, the fact that it's able to scale automatically and scale back down again, the fact that it's driven by code and workflows rather than engineers clicking and configuring solutions. Understanding the mechanisms of how cloud works can make a connection back to business and understand how you can get value out of it.